Hello, loves. This is BB Lolita, your BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is the exquisite fusion. Let me start off by saying to everyone, Happy New Year. And here's the good tidings to you all. Okay? We made it. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, I have ambiance here for the first show for 2022 with the wind doing its thing. And then there's high wind, okay? High wind. And a crab leg, because that's what I'm munching on for my snacks. But there's high wind and lots of rain, okay? So had to get in that thumbnail. So we're just gonna have like a chat here before I get into the show. So I was like, come on and eat with me. Get your crab legs and go for it. Sunday night football, Sunday football, NFL Sunday football was everything and then some. My picks were overall good. So I balled out. And for those, if your team lost, we'll take a look at all of that in the next few hours. Placements are still good. For example, would be Dallas Cowboys. They lost today, but their placement is just right there. So I wanted to take this chat moment to talk about Antonio Brown. I always like to say where there's forest fire, before the forest fire, a match had to be lit. Then from there, smoke produced. Then the smoke builds up to a flame. Then small fire, big fire. So what we saw today with Antonio Brown, A.B, leaving off the fields, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and now being released. And so many people have so many opinions about it all. Where there is a forest fire, what we saw today, climatic, they're definitely okay. There definitely was a buildup. There are many situations and scenarios, and I love that overall people are saying that, yeah, we can kiki, we can laugh, but there's some seriousness here. There's a brother in pain. There's a brother that is pissed off. And we have a lot of components. And the components being the contract. I did not take a look at the verbiage of the contract. But it does seem like there is some cause for pause. If you're like me with crab legs, you like to get everything out of it. Now we see hear that Coach did not bench AB, but wanted AB to go out and play. And after several times, it was a no. But can we prove it? Here's where the plot twist goes. Then you have, I gotta go for the head because it's so much easier. The contract talk again. Was he benched though? Where he couldn't make his plays right then? So then you're out of the money. Some people say, well, he would have had more chances with other games coming. Then you have what was said, because plenty of things can be said under the breath. I think it's an honest, good look to look at the tapes to see what happened. It's not far-fetched for a coach or other coaches or other team members or anything that was brewing to come to a head. But some people can throw shade and say things without you even detecting the full thing from their lips, you know? But what we did see was a pissed off, fed up, I've done with this AB. We saw a series of social media verbiage that stated, thanks for the opportunity. But we're not going to hear about that part too much because the sensationalism has already started from the machine. And it's pretty sad that we're making AB fully out to be this angry man, angry black man. I hate that scenario. But we do know that there are issues. Tom Brady, post-game, he expressed himself a lot more eloquent and with feeling there. About the situation. Whereas Arians was just like, I don't want to talk about it. But I love the power of social media, what people are saying. We're praying for you. We're with you. There's a talk of CTE that has come up. But when you are fed up and when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, when you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you'll get up and walk. Okay? And that was a moment of sick and tired. And if you've ever been there, you know, this all started from just a little bit of smoke where the match was lit and it came to a head, because no way. And we have to, you know, look at this seriously. Maybe it is good to part ways, but I think there definitely needs to be a full investigation. Hear both sides. And don't let social media run the full narrative. And I love seeing, like with Coach Sanders, Deion Sanders, show love. His son Shiloh, show love. other players and people in the industry show up, and just people out of the industry, because to get fed up like that, where there is that kind of forest fire, there's been smoke brewing before that. I also think it's a responsibility for the media and others not to judge so harshly, especially those in sports media, because we know the mental toll that has affected a lot of players. And to be a good sport journalist, you go where the story flows. And the story, to me, flows pretty deep into investigation. When he left out of the stadium, he had asked the state troopers, according to sources, for a ride to the airport, and they said no. But luckily, he had someone to get him out of this high-intensity situation. Let's break it down even further. The Buccaneers have always been that team that we've seen lately that can come back and win. A.B got the ring too, like everybody else did. Last year's the full ring. He's been in the league for a long time. You think that he doesn't know that they are known as the comeback kids? That they can win? You think that he doesn't know that? He knows that. He knows it. So why would he walk? You walk when you're fed up. You walk when you're fed up. You walk when things may look awry. And a lot of times your reputation, can precede you. Just because you've been troubled and you show this. How do people know what was going on? How do they know? What was said? How before? How do you know that? He just had a meltdown? There's more to the story. And I know that while some people don't like to believe it, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Ooh, that's a good one. Finally. Good little one. I think we should pay more close attention and get his thoughts about it. If he's going to agree to that. It's a shame that if this is the end, but I did like what A.B said on his social media, that you play in the NFL, but hey, it doesn't define you, unquote, But something went down. Something went down. And family, it will come out. Maybe. And maybe it won't. But I will say this. The Hall of Fame should not be denied. The sauce I'm using right now is the Chick-fil-A sauce. They got the Polynesian also in the grocery store, so that's a win. Okay, that's a good win. And I'm eating the Nathan onion rings, which are so good. But I make my own though. we'll find out, maybe we won't. But there's more to the story. And I love that for me, that when it happened, I said, bizarreness is happening. And guess what? NFL, others in sports media, thank you so much. Thank you. They were using my descriptive because it was bizarre. I guess it was like, let's go with BB because this is a little bit more safe play, but it was bizarre. But not bizarre just on AB. So that's where you start copying people, but you don't know what's in their ideology and their thinking. Okay? Where's my horn? I need my horn. But anyway, yeah, let me get my horn because I'm going to toot my horn, okay? Here we go. When I said bizarre, not just throwing a narrative just for AB, bizarre. Bizarre that what is the situations that led up to this climatic moment. Okay? And some people will also run with the narrative, but I still say, even through all this, make sure that we don't let that affect the Hall of Fame accolades that should be given. Especially if something is uncovered that should be something that should be exposed, should be, and compartmentalize them accordingly. We know CTE is an issue. We know that there can be underlying circumstances. People can be real slick at the mouth on the field, off the field. Things build up. But I elect to pray for the brother. There's something funny about this. And that sometimes it might be best to part ways so the team can go on flourishing. But he did contribute to the team. And I feel very strongly that there is more to the story. BB investigates. But he didn't go out on his own. He gave the daggers. Tampa gave the daggers, but we have yet to see what more daggers will come maybe to others. Best of to everyone. Best of to AB. Keep it locked with me and BB right here at BEBELUVSPORTS, where sports and gaming is exclusive fusion. I am about to lock this down. Look at my cute vintage tray. I'm about to lock it down off camera. But come back because we break down more of developing situations and more of Sunday football. And Monday's coming up. We'll see how my pick goes from there. Happy New Year, everybody. 2022, here we go.